is not one.
This produces hyperactive reactions in humans.
I will try. Yip-ee.
Needs more work.
Nebraska Pick 5 top prize odds 1 in 658,000.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show, powered by Sunbelt Rentals. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador, Select Plumbing, Jimmy John's, Lincoln Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits, Fleet Feet, Bure's Cheese Spread on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Rozier Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Hay harvest is a race against time. Order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower to harvest your hay quickly and efficiently while promoting quick dry down for high-quality hay. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details on a new self-propelled windrower and experience the Landmark difference.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me short. Look at me short. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Welcome to 93.7 The Captain Show. I am the black shirt, Terrell Farley, and I am with. All right, come on there, Whipple Jr. It's too early in the morning to start that. On the Captain Show today, we will have 3 guests in the studio, and we're not going to tell you yet. We're just going to let it happen when it's happening. But right now, this is Friday, the day before the big game against the Michigan Wolverines. Jim Harbaugh brings his number 2 ranked Wolverines here to Lincoln, Nebraska, 4-0 to face the 2-2 Nebraska Cornhuskers.
That's right. One of the best helmet games in college football, I believe.
One of the best uniforms probably in college football. Yeah. A Jordan brand Nike team that has sponsorship by Nike. So
the winged helmets.
Yeah, they get the good shoes, the good warm-ups, the good T-shirts, the good everything.
Yeah. Well, we still like our 3-stripe life here, but we understand Jordan is what it is.
Yeah, I think if we would have went to Nike, you probably would have seen a more flashier Nebraska. If you think about it, because we was the first ones to come out with Adidas back in '95. It was the first year for Adidas, so we got to try a lot of different things. A lot of things did work with it. It didn't work. Certain shoes you can play in and certain shoes you can't play in because every player can't play in the same style of shoes. You know, some like high tops, some like low tops. So me, I'm a low top guy and get spatted. So so I feel faster. You know, try to light myself up. That's one thing I do. I try to get the lightest thigh pads, hip pads, shoulder pads, and you know, the lighten myself up for speed.
You weren't one of those neck roll wearing linebackers.
No. Well, I played with a spider under my shoulder pads because, you know, for like stingray, you know, stingers and stuff like that. You have to prepare yourself and try to equip yourself right, because any certain hits you can get a stinger or hit the wrong way, and it turns out like that.
Yeah. Well, I will say this. We do have part of the scoring explosion, of course, from Big Red Brunch coming over from yesterday. How about Heisman Trophy winner Mike Rozier, Irving Fryar, the number 1 pick, Ricky C. Simmons, who, of course, does a show with us on Sunday nights. All set to join the captain here, Rashawn, as he's making his way in. I think they're going to come in the second segment, but as you know, on the captain, they can burst in at any time, so we'll have to wait and see. as Mike Rozier's making some faces over at Terrell right now.
Yeah, that's my man. I met Mike several years ago. Great guy, great fun to be around. Makes you laugh a lot. It's happy to see that, having 3 Heisman winners at the University of Nebraska, and all 3 of them are really great guys. First of all, Johnny Rogers. Johnny Rogers is the most legendary Husker to me. Johnny's to me. He's just Johnny. He's a nice guy. He speaks. He offers help anytime he can. He always asks me, hey, you got a job? Things like that. And we look out at each other. Other Heisman winner, Eric Crouch, great guy, great personal guy if you ever met him. Also an excellent athlete. So, and then you got Mike Rozier, probably one of the most legendary Huskers that ever stepped in this world.
Yeah.
But it's great to know all these guys and be associated with them in the University of Nebraska and try to pay our stripes back to the community for what they did for us when we played and how great they cheered us on.
Yeah, it's cool to listen to them at Big Red Brunch. If you missed it, you can go to our YouTube channel and click on videos. You see it all encapsulated there. Heard a lot of different stories, maybe that you wouldn't be privy to unless you knew the guys personally or were there for the 83 year and what an experience it was. It's kind of fun listening as the conversation developed throughout the day. I heard Jay Foreman trying to stand up for the 97 team because when you think of the great teams in Cornhusker history, some people would put that 83 team above some championship winning teams. But as Jay Foreman said, you gotta win when you're asked to win, and against Tennessee, he kind of laid out kind of the battle they had with Peyton Manning and all that. And I think that to a degree is true. So, but that 1983 team certainly belongs there. And I know the defense wasn't overwhelming or anything like that, but as far as a team, some of the best 1-loss teams in college football history, that team's certainly there because, as we all know, they could have just kicked an extra point and had a championship. It would have been with a tie, but it would have been a championship.
Well, you think about it since when Devaney left and probably what year did he leave?
So 72, after 72.
He left after then?
Yeah.
So you got to understand that 83 team was probably one of Tom Osborne's earliest, best teams he probably had in his early part of his career. Now, you think about the 90s, it gets a little difficult because football changes and it evolves a little bit different. You get smaller linebackers, bigger running backs, just guys that can run and big guys that can run also. And then now the lineman gets bigger. Now the weight room gets involved in it. Now it's a track meet more than it's a physical contest because everybody different in college football because you have Florida who goes no backs. Then you have teams like USC and the Texas teams. They're a lot different from everybody else. Then you stick with the Oklahomas and Nebraska who still was running the wishbones and running the options. So it's a lot of different things you can factor into it. But as Nebraska comes, Nebraska always had great teams. I mean, you can always rank them in different orders besides the 95, 97, 70, and 71, 72, because you always got to put the champions above the teams that don't win it, to me.
Yeah. And that's an argument that can easily be made. And it is always part of the fun of the argument to me as we go to this college football playoff landscape and you have to win 16 games and all that. Something that was always special to me about college footballs too is you can divide the teams that went undefeated and the teams that didn't. Even if you're a champion and you lose a game, you're not in the conversation for the best ever because there's an aura. There's about not having fallen once. Being that undefeated team, and we'll see in the future. I'm not saying that we've seen the last of the greatest teams of college football, but it'll be harder to put that on a resume. So we'll kind of see how that turns out here in the future. But once again, one of the best teams in Nebraska history, without a doubt, was that 1983 squad. Maybe we could ask him about some of the other teams in their era too.
Yeah,
sometimes you kind of, if you have, that one special year.
We'll have to see.
We'll have to wait to see.
All right. Well, this is our only segment today. Bach in the black shirt.
Yeah.
93.7 The Ticket. Powered by Power. We'll be right back.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and our Big Fall sales underway, and the new truck incentives are off the charts. Over $5,000 in discounts on select new Sierras and Silverados, and 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. $5,000 off, 0.9% interest rates on select new trucks here at Koppel. So please take that short money-saving drive down 144th Street and check out that great small-town vibe with big city deals. We look forward to seeing you, or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
When it comes to your home or business, we know you have options, and that's why John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning gives you just that. Options. We have plumbing, heating, and cooling memberships to serve all of your residential and commercial needs. We want to ensure you, your family, and your business are safe. Visit our website, jhlincoln.com, to find out more, or call us at
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-9462.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today.
I'm ready.
Burgers?
Check.
Chips?
Check.
Icy cold beer?
Check. Except this one.
I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread?
I can't stop eating it.
Rico,
relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today. Found in most local grocery stores.
Warning, this ad will use the F word often, so listen at your own risk. Family fun, fun with friends, freedom from fuel, free Yeti cooler, free driveway delivery. Hey, this is Carl from Nebraska Golf Carts and Price Right Auto, and we have the all-electric Bentelli Fun Carts, and they are a blast. Plenty of fun colors, and these street-legal carts come in both 4 and 6 passenger. Tell us you heard us on the ticket and get a free Yeti cooler with your purchase. Hurry, supply is limited. Check them out at 1235 West O in Lincoln or NebraskaGolfCarts.com.
Accelerate your financial journey. With Kasasa Cash, experience the thrill of earning more with each transaction or the freedom to withdraw your cash from any ATM nationwide. Not to mention, no monthly service fees. It's the power of earning up to 5.5% APY on your Kasasa Cash with Liberty First Credit Union. Earn rewards beginning at a penny, continuing up to $40,000. Visit LibertyFirstCU.com for details. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose. Account qualifications apply.
If you have concerns about your drinking water, just call Bryant. If your water doesn't look right, smell right, or taste right, Bryant can help. If your water has high levels of iron, Bryant can help. If you're tired of foggy dishes and dingy clothes, Bryant can help. Whatever your home water needs are, Bryant is here with a solution to fit your needs. Be sure about your water. Just call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Tanner's Bar and Grill, Vinny Kreekak, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for a night of epic fun without breaking the bank? Look no further than Sun Valley Lanes and Games. Join us for our late night special every Sunday through Thursday night and enjoy nonstop action with our Unlimited Fun promotion. Unlimited Fun includes everything you need for an unforgettable night out. Unlimited bowling, unlimited laser tag, and unlimited lucky putt mini golf. Show a valid college or military ID at check-in and get $2 off your admission. Visit the daily rates page at sunvalleylanes.com for complete details.
Sun Valley.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone, and here with me is Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know the new Honda sales are going really good right now at Honda of Lincoln, and with that, a lot of fresh trade-ins are coming in. Can you tell our listeners about your pre-owned selection?
I'm happy to, Charlie. Like you said, with new Honda sales going very good, we have a lot of fresh trade-ins coming in daily, and not just Hondas. We have just about every maker model you can imagine, with over 100 pre-owned and certified pre-owned to choose from, and prices starting at just $5,900.
Wow, what about financing?
We have financing as low as 3.29% APR on certified Accords and CRV.
Thanks again, Andy. People love the selection and great service at Honda of Lincoln. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Mike said he's staying. He can stay. Mike ain't going nowhere. Shit. Mike said we're going to be here all day. Yeah, we back in the building. Is this thing on? Bob, is this thing on? Oh, my goodness. One segment only. I got legends in the building.
I like your song.
Don't play with me, man. I got legends in the building. Let me start right to the left of me is Mr. Irving Fryar.
Yeah, y'all got some hand claps. Y'all got applause. Y'all don't have the sound effects. What's up with the board? What's up with the board, man? Can we get some hand claps? Where's the sound effect? Yeah, where the sound effects?
Give him the Ric Flair.
What? Come on.
Give him the Ric Flair, Bob.
Hit the button.
Hit the button. Give him the Ric Flair, Bob.
Oh, he's trying to find it.
Hit the button. He still ain't hit the button.
He still ain't done, bro. Don't you go on to the next.
Let me go to the next.
He'll figure it out by the time we get the mic.
Ric Flair. Listen, I call it these two guys and then Ricky Simmons right to the left of him. Security for Mike out there on the football field. What? Because they were blocking down field. They was doing the dirty work.
Yeah. Security.
The stuff people don't see.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They was doing dirty work. I stay clean.
So wait, because you got to tell that story again.
What story is that?
This story with Mike.
I can't say that stuff on air, man.
Nah, you got to cuss. I'm talking about the one where he talking about how was the crowd when he
I told that story.
Well, you need to tell that story. I'm just telling you, don't forget.
You stupid.
Don't forget it.
I told that story.
And then we got the Heisman Trophy winner himself, #1, Mike Rozier in the building.
Hello, how are you?
Boy. Over all the way to the left is the only defensive guy in the building.
Yeah,
I feel ashamed.
Do you feel lonely right now?
I
feel lonely?
I do, but I'm a one-man wrecking crew, so I ain't never scared. I'm like, well, I think he'd be in a world of trouble in this room right now. He'd be in a world of trouble. Hey, you just keep your head on a swivel. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but you ain't got a lot of room to work up in here. That's all right. Your speed won't count. I'm like a turtle. I'll fall down and crawl in my shell.
There you go.
That's it.
That's a smart man.
And of course, we got Bach, but Bach doesn't have a mic because we just imposed on all of them.
Well, he has a mic over
Bach
there.
he says hello to everyone. Okay, so
did you get the sound effects correct? Did you? Oh no, that's 30
years ago.
I need some applause. I need applause.
Bob, you got to give him the Ric Flair, Bob. All right. Oh, Rico, where's Rico when you need him, Bob? You're supposed to be ready. Anyway, I'm going to open it up. And whoever want to start, I don't even have questions. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
I just like to say good morning and good afternoon. I'm glad to be here with my fellow Cornhusker brothers. And I think we'll do okay Saturday.
You think so?
I think we will.
What we need to do to win?
I want to talk about something controversial.
Come on. Yeah, come on, big bro. Bring it.
Did you all catch that little it wasn't a tidbit, the way I was able to throw in not being appreciated some universities and the former players.
Of course so.
Did y'all catch that yesterday?
Oh yeah.
Y'all did catch that? Okay.
I just read it this morning.
Okay. I didn't know if everybody caught that or not.
Speak on it, preacher.
With the NIL being out now and, players coming in and going out and not necessarily having to feel as though they're being appreciated after they leave a university because they've gotten what they came for. And that's, some cash, so they're able to do certain things that were not able to be done when you're a college player. And that is, take care of your family and make sure your bills are paid and even stack a few dollars, a few chips, and then move on if you want to. But for guys like myself and Ricky and Mike, all of us who have played at a university and given to that university and sacrificed for that university, and even suffer consequences of that later on in our lives, sometimes concussions or injuries, things like that. And then, you come back sometimes and you feel like you're just being, as Ricky would say, and I've adopted this saying as well, you feel like you're being tolerated and not appreciated. Oof. And that's something that I'm going to say it, that I'm experiencing right now.
Really?
There's a couple of appearances that I was supposed to go to, and I'm going to say it, I'm not going. I'm not going to go because I don't feel appreciated. I don't. I feel like they're just doing certain things or asking me to be at certain places because they're just tolerating me for it's been 20 years since I've been back to Lincoln.
20.
Why is that? Why is that? Now, yes, I was an All-American football player here, right?
Yes.
I didn't win the Heisman, but I did go on to play in the NFL for 17 years. How many former Cornhuskers have done that? Let's start there. I've been on the ballot for the Hall of Fame. This is my third time being on the ballot. I'm on the ballot right now for the Hall of Fame. If I do get selected into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, how many former Cornhuskers have done that? None. I'll be the first.
We don't have one?
No. In the Pro Football Hall of Fame, I don't think so. Wow. I don't think so.
Bob, look it up, Bob.
Yeah, look it up.
No.
If it is anybody, it's one or two maybe. If that happens, am I going to be appreciated here? Just a question I want to throw out there. What do you think, V. Clyde?
Well, to be real honest with you.
I mean, we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you my little 2 cents. Probably not.
Probably not.
Why?
Something's wrong with that.
Why?
I don't know why. Something's broke.
Well, I can tell you how.
Okay.
I think, the university do tolerate us. I think it's different for us because they pick and choose who they want to do things with. And as a former player, I feel disrespected sometimes because we gave our heart and soul out. We put Nebraska on the map, and for them to just not care about us or give us the respect and honor that we deserve around not this town, but at the University of Nebraska, because we put the N in Nebraska. We put the rest of the letters in Nebraska from football and winning and having a tradition of being first-class guys with a well-respected coach. Now, Coach Osborne can't do anything about this. He can only talk about it. But, it's up to Trev and the university to do a better job to celebrate us and to honor us and to give us the access we need around this university, because as you look at TV and you look on TV, other university has 50, 60 guys that can probably just come up there anytime they want and be on the sideline. With us, we only get that 1 year.
Once a year.
Sideline pass. And And if you ain't on the list or on the good side of them, you won't get a good game. You will get probably Louisiana Tech or somebody like that.
But let me say this about, like you're saying with Coach Osborne, you mentioned him. Yeah, he can't really do anything right now about it. But if he were in a position or still held a position that could make decisions, it would be different.
Yeah.
It would be different. I know that for a fact because I know Tom.
I still bleed Nebraska, red, but it's not a grudge I hold. I just, it doesn't sit well with me, but it don't dwell on me enough for me to complain about it because I got my life to live also.
Right.
As long as they're not putting no bread in my pocket, then I'm not gonna sweat it.
Right. But I bring it up because I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here right now.
And
I'm going back home, and it'll probably be another 20 years.
don't say. Hey,
I'm going back home, so
Hey,
I'm just bringing it up because I'm here.
Don't say that.
And I'm experiencing it right now
firsthand
while I'm here.
Live.
So that's why I'm bringing it up.
Okay, let's let Mike chime in on this.
Mike don't care.
Hey, Mike always been in the payola.
Yeah.
Mike can walk through the gate with it.
He just grabbed his house.
Yeah.
Why can't we all get along?
That's why we're asking. Yeah, that's why we're talking about it. Why can't we all get along?
I mean, even though I won the Heisman, but I'm still a football player from Nebraska, just like y'all guys. I mean, my name may be a little bigger than y'all's, or you might think it is, but y'all ball players, y'all did the same thing I did. Y'all grind.
We want
y'all
that
did the
money
same
you
thing.
got though. We want to be able to walk in the door and get $5K.
No, we don't want that.
Yeah,
respect. We just
That's respect.
We just want
when they say you in town 20 years. What I do when I saw you? It wasn't because I understood what you done. I've seen Mike. It's an honor always to see Mike. To see Ricky Simmons in here, right? To see the people that I grew up watching in the building, but to actually see you touch you live and be like, oh, dang.
Supposed to have a goodie bag full of Adidas
something
stuff right now.
Did you get your Husker stuff?
I ain't got no Husker nothing.
You get your Husker stuff?
I'm still looking for my Husker hat. I'm getting ready to go buy it. I'm ready to go buy a Husker hat.
Hats, shirts.
What Husker bag?
Sweatshirts,
What Husker?
shoes.
What?
Nah.
What?
Nah, you serious?
You mean to tell me the Heisman Trophy ain't getting you?
I ain't get that. What you talking about?
What
What you talking about, Willis?
Well, I done started.
What a Husker bag, y'all?
Yeah, we going to the stadium now.
What a Husker bag?
All right, we going out.
You don't think that they think it's good for us to be walking around in the Husker latest and greatest?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
It should be. Yeah.
I would
20 years.
On the
I would think, guys, we got to get a care package for Irv. We got to get a pair. I mean, you sound like you ain't never got one, Mike.
I might got one maybe 20 years ago.
God, dog. But I'm just saying.
And I like red. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
My
red,
favorite
red.
color.
Yeah, it is.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's
something is broken. I don't know exactly what it is. Always starts at the top. It always starts at the top, whether it's the public relations, whether it's the alumni, whether it's the former players, whether it's the play on the field, whether it's the coaching staff, whether it's just sports in general. It always, if there's problems and there's issues and something's broken, it always starts at the top. You got to start at the top and work your way down to try to fix the issues or the problems that exist.
I mean, we got the game coming, right? You going to Michigan? You going to the game?
I don't know.
What?
Because guess what? I got to jump through too many hoops
to get to the game.
To try to get to
Mike.
To try to get to the game. I have my wife with me. I'm gonna walk to the stadium. Call. I got to make phone calls and ask this guy and get to this guy to try to get to that guy. Try to get tickets. Try to get to the on. It's too many moving parts. I should be able to, and I'm not saying this because I feel entitled, but I, as a former player and a former NFL player, 5-time Pro Bowler, I should be able to make one phone call and get tickets.
Hey.
I shouldn't have to make 5 calls to get tickets.
No, you could have called me and got tickets.
Guess what? I shouldn't have to call you. I should be able to call the university and get tickets. I shouldn't have to call you. I should be able to call. There should be something set up for us as former players, alumni, where we have a number we call, because that's the way it is in other places. I know other players who have gone to other major universities who can make a phone call and they get tickets. They don't abuse it. They don't misuse it, but it's available to them.
Well, 20 years later, it should be available to you. It should be as soon as they heard that you were in town. I'm dead serious. There should have been, hey,
well, that was
Irv, Mike, Ricky, we need y'all to come to the stadium right now.
Well,
That's what it should
my
have
manager,
been,
my
period.
manager called the university, talked to Trev Alberts. Yeah, I'm gonna call him out. Talk to Trev Alberts and his right-hand man, Brandon, and let them know we want to. You're having this celebration. We want to come. Well, guess what? I had to pay my way to get here, pay my wife's way to get here. The radio station brought me down here, not the university. I'm here because of the ticket. That's why I'm here, because the ticket paid my way.
Mm.
But they're having a celebration for us. You mean to tell me they can't make some accommodations for us? I'm gonna shut up before we get in trouble.
You ain't gonna get.
Am I gonna get in trouble?
You gonna get in trouble about it.
You know
what
I
I
call it?
turn the airways off.
I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth. If I'm being, do we have the ability to interact with people who are listening?
Yeah, absolutely.
So if I'm being pleased, those of you who are listening,
go to text line.
if you feel as though I'm being unreasonable, please,
but
please
turn your phone back.
log on, put it in the comments, and let's talk about it.
We got it. We getting ready. We getting ready to hit it
BJ,
up. Before we do,
BJ,
and
I tell you what that is. And they said that Nebraska always been cursed. They thought it was cursed by Frank Solich. No, it's cursed how you treat the former players, because these are the guys who got on the gridiron for you and did it. So it's not a curse of coaches; it's the curse of the players.
What you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow.
No,
let's be. If you're gonna
Frankie
be
didn't curse
specific,
his
let's
school.
be specific.
No, that's my boy. Frank did not curse his school.
That's what they said.
It's
bullshit.
It's hit the dumb button.
Yeah, we get it.
Hey, we
5
on
seconds.
AM radio, old man. See, Terrell, what you started. Terrell, don't be over there whispering in Mike's ear, man.
I'm a
what
black.
you talking about?
I'm
What's
a black
wrong
Terry.
with Frank?
I'm a black. I did not say anything wrong with Frank.
Frank should still be here.
When
He
Frank
should be.
came here for the spring game, they
Right.
said the curse was lifted.
Who said?
That's what everybody. Bob, what? It was the phrase. The curse was lifted out of Nebraska. That's not the case. It's the curse of
Why?
us.
Because that was his first time back since he left.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
First of all, if there's a curse that's on Frank Solich, then that curse is on Frank. The curse is not going to be and consume the whole university and the football program. If that's something that happened to Frank, that's something that happened to Frank. What's happening to, or if it is a curse that's happening to the university, is because of what the university is doing or not doing, not because of what Frank did. Frank's not even here anymore.
Yeah.
He's not even coaching at the university anymore. How is a curse that's on him going to impact the university? That's stupid. Whoever's saying that, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Doesn't make sense at all.
Okay, so let me give you guys something real quick. Control. Let me get control back on the show.
You got control.
Yeah, I know. But I let it go. Let it go. Let it go, Mike. Let it go. Okay, so listen. Here are it's 5. Nebraska's Pro Football Hall of Famers.
Okay.
Guy Chamberlain.
Okay.
Roy Lyman.
Okay.
Bob Boomer Brown.
Okay.
Big Bob Brown. Will Shields.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then Mick Tingelhoff.
And when these guys were played when?
I think everybody but Will Shields was like 60, 70.
60. Yeah, everybody's in the 60s.
Got to be 60.
Will was 70s, right?
Yeah.
No, Will's 90s.
90s.
2000.
Yeah.
He left in 90s.
Yeah, Kansas City. Yeah.
He played for I think 12, 14 seasons. So he got a long time in, but Will Shields was one of the great. Never missed a game.
Let me ask you this. Do you guys see Will Shields around?
I saw him maybe.
Does he come around?
2 years ago.
Yeah, does he? I'm saying, does he come around? Do they have him around?
It's been a while.
They should have. They should have him here often. Pro Football Hall of Famer out of the University of Nebraska. He should be celebrated here frequently.
100%. Ricky.
Yes.
Chime in.
I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. So I really don't have anything I can say that's positive, and I like to stay focused on the positive.
Come on.
I understand.
Can we beat Michigan?
Do the Pope wear a funny hat?
You just said Mike earlier he could beat this again. You said
No,
hey, we need to get somebody from university right now. We need to get you put a big old box together and bring some stuff down and bring a peace offering down here right now. Box, what size shoe you wear?
Hey, Captain.
Come on, what size?
Captain.
Do you? Okay, 11s, 14s. What you got? 11. What? 10.
I'm just good.
I wear a large sweatsuit. I'm a large sweatsuit.
Say, Captain, let me say this, though.
Yeah.
I've listened very contently. I don't disagree with anything. I just understand that people are going to be who they are. You know, and when they show you who they are, you believe
them. Yep.
So, me personally, I suffer from high self-esteem. You know, that's the disease I suffer from. I wouldn't care if they don't invite me back. I did what I did when I was here to try to help the program. You know, I didn't put any.
But Rick, we all love the program. Like it's a disease how much we love our program.
Well, that's true, but listen to me. What I'm saying, if we got to do this to get them to do something on our behalf, I'll pass.
Gotcha.
Right. But here's the problem that I have is that, and I agree with V. Clyde. I call him V. Clyde. It's Ricky. I agree with him in that I don't care. I ain't been back in 20 years. There ain't no skin off my back. But when they're asking us to do things to enhance what they're doing here at the university, but there's no reciprocation, I don't get in those kind of relationships. I don't want to have anything to do with those kind of relationships because now you're abusing me. Now you're misusing me, and it's one-sided. So that's the issue or the challenge that I have right now, that I'm experiencing right now while I'm here. They want us to do certain things, but they're not willing to do certain things. That doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Why? But why? That's the real question. Or is nobody here can answer that?
No, you don't want to. I can't say it over the air.
You can't handle it.
I can't say it over the air.
Don't say it.
I may not be right, but I can't say my opinion. But I can't give my opinion over the air. Not with that.
I'm gonna say it this way.
Yeah, Rick can say it better.
I'm gonna repeat myself here. I'm gonna go back. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. I don't think anything else needs to be said. I mean, we're not dealing with people that have learning disabilities.
Making a lot of money.
I mean, these people are very good at what they do. I don't have the exact numbers because I'm not in the inner circle, but they seem to come up with what they need to come up with to get what they want, whether it's a new facility, whether it's
money,
whatever it is.
Have y'all been in a new facility?
What new facility?
Where?
What?
Exactly. Have y'all been in the new facility? What new facility?
Where's it
exactly. We should. That should not be our answer. Our answer should be, yeah, man. We saw it. It's nice. They did a great job. Guess who helped sponsor it? Yeah, we are part of the whole. It should not be what new facility?
I've never seen it.
Okay, let me say.
Never seen it.
Hey, let me say this, Captain.
Heisman Trophy winner. Never saw it.
I never seen it.
Hey, Cap.
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, Rick. I'm gonna let you go, but I about walked out of here. You mean tell me
what new facility?
Hold up.
I come in more than Irv. I never seen it.
I gotta go around the room and make sure that we square on this. Black Trick, you been in the new facility?
No.
Mike?
Hey, how'd you know?
No, I'm not. I didn't know they had a new facility.
I don't know where a new facility is.
Well, just because I guess I'm the only one that snuck into the new facility. Bach, have you been to the new facility? No.
Where's the new facility?
Is it finished?
Okay,
it's done.
Let me say
it's
this.
Done?
Let me say this.
It's done.
I never.
But go ahead, Ricky, and then I'm go to Mike.
Okay, I just want to say this. The last time I did attempt to go to the stadium, when I couldn't get past the front door, that kind of told me all I need to know. I'm not mad. I understand.
Security, come get them.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. Like I say, they don't owe me nothing, and apparently that's how they feel. That's fine. But I'm not going to go down there and put myself in harm's way.
But think about the psyche of walking to your alma mater and being stopped at the door.
Well, I mean, when they show you who they are,
they didn't know you. You wasn't Mike.
Well, it shouldn't matter.
You got to walk in with Mike.
Well, now sometimes I have problems.
When?
I mean, I didn't give him my ID.
Well. See, Mike's problems are different than our problems.
I agree.
When they tell Mike he can't come in, he just walk by.
He go by him anyway.
Yeah, he walk by him and then look back and say, "Yo, come on, man, you're with me." But see, I don't want to take that chance. So I understand. Like I said, I'm not upset. I hope anyone listening, I hope you understand something. I love to be happy, and I'm not going to let Nebraska football or anything associated with it steal my happiness.
Or anything else.
Yeah.
Correct.
Or anything else.
Yeah. Well, here's what I can say. Is there any calls coming in? Anybody want to call? Somebody want to call? We got a question.
You got calls?
We got calls.
Really? We can answer calls?
Yeah, we can answer calls. I got a bunch of texts on here, but go back to the text line. Go back to the text.
That's cool. Call.
Go to 4290. Let's see what the people saying. You can get a kick out of this. Let's see what the people.
We're going to get a kick out of it?
Stop! The new facility won't be done to the spring game. It's just concrete and beams. That's somebody that's uninformed.
Well, the new locker room's open.
Yeah, listen, the facility over there is beautiful.
The new
It's a Taj Mahal that none of us have ever been in before.
So they don't know that it's finished.
Yeah, obviously.
Nah. Who is that?
Go.
What's the name?
1602. I just let him go. Go. Do I even want to read that one, Bob? Okay,
Read it.
I'll read it. Here we go. I think former players from any year should certainly have some benefits. We have to be, read it, Bob. Here.
You can't
So,
see.
yeah. I think foreign players for many years should certainly have some benefits, would have to be within reason, as we need to focus our money on the future too. But we can't forget our past. Simple things like access to events, facilities, or practices that should be easy to accommodate, as most events us fans are providing UNL a large profit on. Plus, seeing some of our idols at games would add to the fan experience. Joe from Westport.
That's right. That's a good comment.
I can tell you this.
That's the truth. It should happen like that.
Go ahead, Mike.
Just like that, it should happen like that. Now, it should be doing that a long time ago. I don't know who that person is,
Yeah.
but thank you for your comment.
Right. But,
But
those things are not being done.
But
No,
when you see these schools at other schools, do they have, with all the stuff Nebraska showed yesterday that they spending another $450 million? But do you see a part of that says former players room? Because I can tell you that
They supposed to have a former player.
But we was told
Supposed
that several years ago that they was working on getting a spot for us where we can come into games like Florida State and the LSUs and the Alabamas. They have a room where they former players can have access to go watch the games, and you don't have. I don't want to be on the field. I just want to be.
And you know what?
Why would you want that
That's
energy?
a great idea. That would be acceptable to us.
Yeah.
And they could kind of control.
Yeah,
things
they could control.
Where you got an area that's designated for you. You're welcome here anytime.
Yeah.
So and that way, we're not all over the field because, maybe some guys might try to abuse it or whatever, but we're not on the field. We're not walking through the boxes like Mike does. We're not, trying to get a locker room.
Box to box.
Mike goes box to box, knocking on the door. No, he don't even knock. He just opens the door.
I'm going to invite you to the Bauer box. Okay, you come to
He
the
gonna
Bauer
be there.
box.
Just wait long enough.
We're going to
He'll
go
be
to the
there.
Bauer
He gonna
box.
stick his head in there.
Why can't we all get along?
We trying.
But that's a great idea.
Listen
Have an
real
alumni
quick.
area.
Listen, so I got to, look what you started. Look what you started.
I ain't started. It's been started. It's
I
been
know.
going on.
You're
I ain't
right.
just started.
It's a good start. I love the start.
Yeah,
you got to start somewhere.
Yeah,
Well,
and I only said it because I'm here, like I said, and I'm experiencing it right now.
Well, here's what I'm saying. When I say look what you started, I mean I don't want it to end. So, and I know y'all got to go, but I got to throw it to break. If you can come back, come back. If you got to do something, you know what I'm saying. But that's how we.
I'm gonna go to my podcast and talk about the same thing.
I know, but listen,
back in Philadelphia.
Hey, but look,
I'm gonna tell them in Philly how bad they treat me out here in Nebraska.
Hey, but I'm coming back, Philly. And hey, but you got some more stuff to talk about.
What?
We got things here right now.
Man, I gotta go do my job.
Dang, man.
I still got to go do my job.
What time your job start?
I got to study and do my job. I got a podcast I got to do at 4:00, but I got some studying to do.
You do?
Yeah, bro.
Can you come back for 10 minutes?
No.
5.
I'm going to do you like do university.
No,
I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back.
See,
No.
you treat me like you do university.
Well, you treated me bad first. Tit for tat.
Hey, listen, man, Mike, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Go Big Red.
Give me some more, Mike. I mean, anything else you got?
He's speaking into the back of the mic.
You got anything else before we go? Come on. I'm going.
That's
Just
your
try and
music.
enjoy
All
life.
right,
That's all.
Hey, Adam. Character.
It's a party. Hold on. Don't take it to break. Hold on. Do not take it to break. Hold on. Hey, the boss just stepped in. Yeah. The boss stepped in and said, keep it running for a couple minutes. See, you ain't got just not yet. When he just walked in. Look, okay, I'm going to step on the boss's foot when I leave the room. His foot going to be sore tomorrow.
It's going to be like one of the clumps.
Yeah.
Okay. Adam, you going to be here, right? Yeah. When they leave, I need you and son on here.
Grab me whatever, man.
I got you, man. Appreciate that. Adam Carricker coming in. We just got the word. Close the door. We back. Yeah.
I like that music.
That's what we roll. Yeah.
You don't hear them? Put the headphones on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn it up. Yeah.
There I go.
Yeah.
I thought you was
come
looking
on.
for me.
The jam fest in. Yeah.
We're killing with the shoulders.
Yeah. Oh. With the shoulders. Kill him with the shoulders. Yeah. Hey, but listen, that's what we do here. It's relax.
Yes, sir.
Come hang out. And guess what? When you got a good boss, you can do what you want. As long as you don't disrespect 93.7 and ticket.
There you go.
Get your happy on. Get your happy on. Ow! I can't do it like Ricky Smith.
Every day you bless the same. That's another day in paradise. You gotta get
Hey, we up in here from 83 to 93 to 97, doing all kind of things. Wait, who came in first?
You first.
Turn it down a little bit. Ricky, what year you came?
I came in 79.
Then who?
Then I came in 80. Mike came in 81. Mike and I came both signed in 80.
Had to go to JUCO.
He had to go to JUCO first and came our sophomore year. So he was here. He just wasn't physically here.
But you was coming to Nebraska.
I was coming. Hell yeah, no doubt.
He was already signed.
You know. I asked y'all about this yesterday, but what made y'all great? What made that 83 team as great as you guys was? I'm talking about from cover to cover, from position to position. Everybody, you can turn it down. What made y'all great?
For me, I think we was all a family, like brothers, real brothers. I don't care what color you were, we stuck together, we hung out together, we did things together, and we knew each other how we were going to play on the sideline.
And I'm going to say this. I think this is correct. The concept is correct, but the amount of time, I believe we spent more time together off the field than we did on the field. And that made a difference on the field because we were family. We cared about one another. And it wasn't just the skilled players, running backs, wide receivers, and quarterbacks, but it was the linemen and linebackers and defense. And it wasn't an offense and defense. We interacted with the defensive players. A lot of teams or universities, the receivers will hang out together or the quarterbacks hang out together or the running backs will hang out together. No, we all, over the course of time, hung out together. So I knew who Neil Harris was, who was the safety. I knew who Dave Burke was. His name was mentioned the other day. I was friends with Dave Burke. He was a corner. And he wasn't a black guy. He was a white guy. Yeah. So we were a family that Mark Benning, he and I were going back and forth, messaging on IG the other day. I've known these cats for 40 years plus. So we were a family off the field.
Yeah. White, black, it didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
Where was the barbecue? Who had the barbecue?
We ain't do no barbecue.
Nobody cooked.
I hate to advertise.
What was y'all doing?
We met at Valentino's. I hate to advertise, but Valentino's was the spot back in the day.
Yes, it was. So, hey, when y'all got recruits, because I'm curious, because I used to always say we was the guys who got other guys to come.
Right.
On the recruiting trip, they would always put me with somebody because they knew I was going to not just show them a good time, but I was going to take them around all the guys. We was going to bring all the pizzas together, the Valentino pizzas, all our money. We was going to come together, and there's going to be about 20 of us with the recruits, and we checking them out to see if they fit with us. Is that something that you guys did? Did y'all ever host recruits back then or no?
Yeah, we did. You know, we tried to make them feel welcome, you know, but you know, we didn't want nobody here that didn't want to be here because we understood what we had already, you know. So it was real important that everybody felt comfortable and wanted to be here because football was different then, which I understand, but it was just different then. So it was a mindset that you had to have in order to even be here.
But it was also, we understood where we were too. And guys like ourselves, players like ourselves, young black men coming from Texas, coming from New Jersey, there was going to be a point in time when we knew that they were going to be homesick and want to leave.
Oh, yeah.
So we understood that too. And we kind of helped come together to get them through that season, that experience of that, you know, feeling like they wanted to go back home, being homesick because they're a young man and it's first time being away from home. So we understood that too, because this was a different place. It's Nebraska. It's in the middle of nowhere from where we come from.
Right.
And we got Lincoln parents. I don't know if y'all still have that.
They don't have that program
anymore.
anymore. Yeah.
I mean, that was a great program
They made
for
a
us, you know,
difference, yeah.
especially for me. I'm telling the truth. Come from Jersey, I wanted to quit 3 times. I wanted to go home, you know, but we had great parents, Lincoln parents, they called them back then. And they look out for you.
Right.
And you still in touch with yours, aren't you?
I still keep in contact with them. I call them dad.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have Lincoln parents, but I did have John and Mary Shuley.
Okay.
And my big brother and big sister, you know what I'm saying? And,
All right.
and without them, I wouldn't be here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Same here.
It was different. It was different strokes for different
Your
folks.
Lincoln parents were millionaires, Mike.
Oh, my parents
all
were
of our Lincoln parents were millionaires.
Right?
That's
the way it's
the
supposed to be. We didn't have Lincoln parents when I was there.
My Lincoln parent was the head of Dean Witter right downtown here.
Somebody says, take my call. I will inform you. I was in last week. What was that? We'll take it after the break. We got to let these guys go.
See ya.
We got to let them go, man.
Thank y'all for your time.
Y'all want to give me anything before you go? I mean, that's it.
Deuces.
Hey, I'm holding him here, y'all. We're not letting him go.
Deuces.
I'm going to make sure that somebody make it right with Big Brother, period. We'll be right back. Captain Show. Scoring explosion.
Accelerate your financial journey. With Kasasa Cash, experience the thrill of earning more with each transaction or the freedom to withdraw your cash from any ATM nationwide. Not to mention, no monthly service fees. It's the power of earning up to 5.5% APY on your Kasasa Cash with Liberty First Credit Union. Earn rewards beginning at a penny, continuing up to $40,000. Visit libertyfirstcu.com for details. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose. Account qualifications apply.
All right, it's lunchtime. Where should we go today?
How about Qdoba? We can get free queso and chips with an entree purchase.
Whoa, how'd you know about that?
It's in the Campus Cash booklet that we got for free to start the school year, the student marketplace. You didn't get yours?
I'd better go grab mine now.
You'd better stop at the College of Hair Design, too. Your hair is getting long. $8 haircut with the Campus Cash book.
What about my friends who are out of college?
They can download the Campus Cash app for free and get great deals, too, from Pizza Hut, Juice Stop, Craft Axe Throwing, and tons more.
Campus Cash, the student marketplace. Find your free booklet on campus or download the Campus Cash app.
September is one of the best months of the year with college football and all the other fall sports underway. All the excitement of the games brings major stress, and stress causes tight muscles and pain. It's time to call the Body Shop, your place in Lincoln for all types of massages. Deep tissue, hydrating, sports, Swedish, hot stone, aroma, and more. And don't forget about their couples massages. Eliminate the pain from sports watching stress today with a massage at the Body Shop at 48th and A and online at thebodyshoplincoln.com.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by at 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Go to gelandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's home service ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
Problem gambling affects millions of Americans daily, of all ages and walks of life. If your loved one is struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
If you have concerns about your drinking water, just call Bryant. If your water doesn't look right, smell right, or taste right, Bryant can help. If your water has high levels of iron, Bryant can help. If you're tired of foggy dishes and dingy clothes, Bryant can help. Whatever your home water needs are, Bryant is here with a solution to fit your needs. Be sure about your water. Just call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Tanner's Bar and Grill, Vinny Creekat, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me short. Look at me short. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakovic.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Jake Bakovic back in studio with you here on the Captain on 93.7 The Ticket, 1040 O Street. If you haven't popped by, come on and pop on by. And you might want to do it quick right now because there are some legends in the building. We just had part of the scoring explosion, Irving Fryar, Mike Rozier, and Ricky C. Simmons all on for that last segment. It was very intriguing, very, very interesting. If you missed it, you'll have to catch up with it on one of our streams that we have: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, or you can go to theticketfm.com and check out the podcast afterwards. So very interesting stuff, enlightening stuff to have those guys around the station the last couple of days. And I don't know, hopefully this isn't the last appearance we get from them. Also, big man Adam Carricker in the building as well. So it's nice to see him, and hopefully we can get him on here in a few minutes. If you're wondering why it's just me and Terrell and Vershawn are not in the building, it's because they're taking pictures, celebrating. Once again, just very cool. And this is, it's kind of interesting because as you heard, if you did hear Irving Fryar, I mean, a guy like Irving Fryar feeling like he's not reached out enough or respected enough by the University of Nebraska, that's something that needs to be fixed. I mean, I don't mean to downplay anybody, but I mean, there's some players that, if you hear that and you think, okay, well, maybe it could be better, but it's Irving Fryar that is saying that, who hasn't been here in 20 years. And that's very disappointing to hear. But that's why, part of the vision I know for DP in the ticket is to give ex-players a voice to basically, I mean, if the university is not going to do it, then the ticket's going to do it, because the ticket did. They flew Irving Fryar in. So, I mean, it's frustrating as a Husker fans, because I think Husker fans are probably frustrated that their representation isn't communicating well enough with the former players, and again, much less a guy like Irving Fryar, to hear that there's some, and it is, I mean, there's a little bit of bitterness there as we see some Michigan fans walk by. I know, like, that tears at the heart of Husker fans, because they want their ex-heroes to be celebrated. So, I mean, maybe we'll see where that goes from there. But Rashawn and Terrell back in studio.
Well, you know what, I'm gonna say this, because you're always gonna have them Texans say, well, they gave you a free education. Well, they did give us a free education, but our voice still needs to be heard, because we played for the university. We just asked for a little bit more access to things that we can't have, like other schools have. Players can walk in and get shoes, jerseys, something to represent us. If you want us to look good on the sideline and represent the university on the sideline, why should we have to go spend $50, $60 on a T-shirt and a hat when you have 1 million of them down there in a basement just sitting there?
You would think that they would have some money set aside for those particular things, to be able to get stuff in bulk for the former players, because why wouldn't you want Irving, bruh?
20 years,
bruh. When I saw him, he spoke to us in the 1997, right before the championship game. He spoke to the team. I recorded it.
I mean, I think the bad thing about it is that when Mike does these Heisman House commercial, he does it with the University of Nebraska jersey on. When you talk a receiver into coming to the University of Nebraska, you use Irving Fryar's name. Yeah. When you talk about who's
still in great shape,
and who's still in great shape, and you talk about the guys that you use for a recruiting pitch. Well, we had a receiver go #1 pick in 1983. And they use that as a recruiting pitch. We have, when you go in these parents' living rooms and you talk to these kids about former players, what I expect, your kid can be the next Mike Rozier. And when parents hear that, they're old enough to know that, hey, that man was the one of the Heisman winners. So, this is a two-way street. Mm-hmm. We're not asking for a lot. I mean, we're not asking y'all to roll out the red carpet for us, but just give us the same respect that you give other people that don't do anything for the university, because we got out on the field. We handled the business. We was the winners. We was the champions. We brought the money to this big red country. For us to be treated like we're just a fly on the wall, that doesn't sit right. And, I don't go down to the university to beg for anything. I just go down to the university to show my support for the team that I helped win a national title in 95. So, it's a two-way street for everything.
Yeah, and I mean, there certainly is a middle ground. I know sometimes there are other sides to it where we'll hear on the text line and people say, it's just, the older guys want NIL money and all that stuff. But, and so, I mean, there's like you said, it's about not asking too much. I mean, it's not like you guys want to be in the suites every game and not, all 100% access all the time. It's just to feel a little bit more appreciated. But I will say this, it would be a bit of a headache, because there are a lot of former guys.
Yeah.
So when you have a security.
And I know where this tweet came from. It came from Corn Williams, who was at the game last week. At
I saw that one.
Yeah, and I think that would trigger things and kind of, it's sad that, you have to, be voiced by something you have to put out on social media, when it should just be a closed door between Trev Alberts and the former players. He can also do a lot better, because he's the athletic director. He also played for the university, so you would think it'll be a better situation for the football players, because you would think that Trev Alberts got our back. Not saying that he doesn't, but you would think it'd be a better situation because a former player is the athletic director at the University of Nebraska.
Yeah, I mean, but they just got. I mean, they're working on, obviously, the new renovation there. They announced the stadium that hasn't been passed. They still have to take that to the board of directors or whatever. But we will see. They've got a lot in the hands. I guess just my point to anybody walking up in the state, like, there's a lot of former players. You do have to have some sort of security. that it would be hard to recognize every single one of them. But that's where the a name like Irving Fryar not having come back for 20 years and doesn't necessarily want to even go to the game when he does come back. That's where it stings a little bit more is those upper echelon players that, like, if you work at Nebraska, you should pretty much recognize who they are. That sort of thing needs to be addressed, and hopefully there are people out there listening that can help with that, because it's a common thing that I hear. I hear along meeting a lot of former players.
It's an easy fix job. It's not a problem that it should sound like. It's an easy fix, and I think it should be fixed very easily and very quickly. Just for the support of Nebraska. I'm just saying I see other things on TV that I wish Nebraska did, like other player sections and things like that. And fortunately, I'm able to use my sideline pass for the Michigan game this weekend. Will I go to another one? Yes, and I do buy tickets. It's not like I just get that one free ticket a year. I buy tickets, I buy hats, I buy jerseys, I buy a lot of my stuff that I wear that I have purchased or been handed down from coaches that not here no more, or people's not here no more. So, if you do see me with a lot of Nebraska gear on, it's hand-me-downs. What I'm saying? It's not like I went in, it's something that, hey, you ain't got too much gear. Here you go. I got a whole box full of stuff for you. That's what was recently given to me recently.
Speaking of buying tickets for the Nebraska-Michigan game on the secondary website, $25. Kind of speaking to the point that's kind of been a theme.
That's a low.
Yeah, kind of a theme throughout the week is that, you think of the number 2 team coming into Lincoln.
Sellout.
Should be, a sellout. It should be absolutely bonkers. People going crazy. Obviously, the 2-2 start doesn't help, but worse is that you haven't been to a bowl game in 7 years. Do you kind of feel a lack of enthusiasm for this game? It's almost like I always compare it to kind of what a couple years ago when CJ Stroud and Jackson Smith and Jigba, the whole crew came into Nebraska in 2021. We were doing our tailgate downtown, and DP put it very well. It felt like you were going to a funeral because Nebraska, like, people went, the people were there. There was a lot of people in the Haymarket. There was no energy. There was nobody expected to win. And I kind of feel like you're probably going to get a similar feeling here on Saturday.
Well, I think it's from the sluggish starts that we have, like not being able to blow out a team like Louisiana Tech in the first half. So that contributes a lot to why people don't show up, because they expect a blowout from games like that. Now, Michigan is a different story. We don't know if people are going to leave at halftime or what, because we don't know the score yet. But I can guarantee you if it's over 28 points, 21-point lead, that people will leave early. But, like I said, I'm here to support the university. I'm always supporting the University of Nebraska. I just wish the situation was a better situation for us. We all want to win, but we always want to win quickly, and we know that is not realistic to us right now.
Yeah. One other thing is, and I know people were talking about maybe getting hoping for an upset, as dire as that may seem. I think there is a path toward it. Is that I think that this is, if you look at the rest of the games on the schedule, this is the one that you want the most. I have this argument with people, every year, where people will tell me, well, conference standings and West Division, you'd rather beat Purdue or Illinois than Michigan or whatever. And all the Big Ten losses are equal. You're just going for tiebreakers there. But there's even that argument about conference play and non-con play. Would you want that Colorado game? Whatever. You want the games when the eyes are upon you and something that's memorable. And to beat Michigan, again, this is the measuring stick game. If you beat Wisconsin, that ruffles a few feathers in the Midwest. If you beat Michigan, all eyes on college football are on you for that week, and it kind of resonates throughout the season if that's Michigan's low only loss going into Ohio State. So I always say, if there's usually one game on the schedule, whether that's Ohio State or this year it's Michigan, used to be Oklahoma or Texas at times. If you have a chance to knock off a top 5 team that's a conference, that's back-to-back conference champions, has been in the playoffs the last 2 years, that goes beyond just a Big Ten West victory. This would, if any game left, this is the one I would want, because it would jumpstart and put Matt Rule in this build, that he's starting to get going on the map.
Yeah, we as fans, we want it. But as a team and a university, Matt Rule and his guys have to want it also. They have to have the perfect week of practice. You know, they have to concentrate on a level that they never concentrated and learned and prepare themselves for the game of their lifetime. You know, they got to have that mentality like they're going to go in this game and they're going to be the leaders at halftime. This is not a game you want to go into and feel sorry for yourself, because Michigan's not going to feel sorry for you. They're going to want to dominate you. So this game is based off how well they prepared this week, how well did the players studied their playbook, how well did they make adjustments, how well did they run the ball, how well the offensive line plays. Whoever plays quarterback needs to hold on to the ball. Same goes for back, same goes for receivers, same goes for stupid penalties that doesn't need to happen. 2 long runs was negated last week because of holding. Guys got to play smarter. They got to play wiser, and they can't let their emotions take over them and do something stupid. Now, Michigan's going to come play. We need to do the same thing.
Yeah, I can't wait for the game. And again, it's just a helmet matchup. If you're college football traditionalists or, just kind of love college football, this is absolutely a matchup that you look forward to year in and year out at the old Legends Division rivalry. I don't know if that ever stuck, but it is a lot of fun for this week. Nebraska and Michigan, despite the fact that there may not be a whole lot of buzz around it in Lincoln, things will sure change if Nebraska can get a win. Now, there's a heavy point spread. It's not expected necessarily to get the victory. Nebraska's obviously dealing with injuries on offense and an offense that struggles to put up points and yards anyway. And so that's where I think a lot of the belief system is down. But again, Michigan has struggled these last couple of weeks. And I don't want to say struggled, but they haven't blown people out the last couple of weeks with Bowling Green and Rutgers at halftime. So if Nebraska can kind of get to half, keep it within 10 points, who knows? I mean, you got to finish the job. Michigan's built the way Nebraska wants to be built, the way Nebraska used to be built, a physical powerhouse football team that's going to lean on you in the third and fourth quarters. So again, the fact that they're not blowing people out always at halftime is not necessarily an alarm system for Jim Harbaugh and the Wolverines. But it is something to note that Nebraska very, very easily could be in that. Now, on the opposite end of that, Nebraska's got to put up some points in the first half. Yeah. They have struggled themselves. They're not a first half team either.
Let me take this back to when you said Nebraska wants to be like Michigan or built like Michigan. Nebraska has to be built like Nebraska. Nebraska doesn't need to copycat anybody, because we was once a powerful university that it named itself, powered everything that it said about us. Now we need to get back to the Nebraska ways. That's what we need to do. We need to play football like Nebraska. We need to dominate people like Nebraska, and we need to also win like people in Nebraska. So that's one thing that's hurting us, is that we put product on the field that goes into fourth quarters leading the game, but somehow we can't manage to keep the leads and does the thing. Now, when you saw about this offense, we haven't put up more than 30 points this year, I think, if I'm correct.
Well, we did once against Northern Illinois, but
that's Northern Illinois. But now it's time that you get in the Big Ten play. You got teams like Maryland on the schedule who's undefeated. You got teams like Northwestern who defeated Minnesota who come back and win. So these teams are not teams that's going to lay down for Nebraska. This is going to be a hard-fought game this weekend. It's going to be a hard-fought contest throughout the whole next year, even with Illinois next week. But the one thing we got to do is play Nebraska football, the brand that's on the jersey, and anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I know Michigan hasn't played the toughest schedule, but I think they've got
4-0. That's all that
they're average,
right
but
now.
their defense is only giving up like 5.8 points a game or something.
5.8 points per game.
Yeah, that's
less than a touchdown.
That's a good defense, so it'll be definitely a struggle for Nebraska.
That's a field goal and a safety.
Yeah, yeah, you're not even getting a touchdown a game.
Good luck to the guys tomorrow, though.
Yeah, it will be. They'll have to overcome the odds. And we'll see there. I know Adam Carrick is kind of waiting in the rings. Everybody's kind of socializing back there.
But let's go to commercial, Bach. Let's go to commercial, because when we come back, we're going to have one of the baddest black shirts to ever put one on. Coming up next, Adam Carrick, 93.7.
If you're not going to Memorial Stadium for a home game and don't have any travel plans for away games, there's a great place in Omaha to catch the action, the Inner Rail Food Hall. There's plenty of space. The Backstretch Bar has amazing game specials on game days. $15 Blue Moon and Bud Light pitchers, $6 margaritas, and $6 Moscow Mules. And if you're hungry, take in some of their great options from their game day pizza specials. Do football game day right in the Inner Rail Food Hall in Exarban Village in Omaha. All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today. Found in most local grocery stores.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is your go-to place in Lincoln for repairs and maintenance for diesel pickups to Class 8 over-the-road trucks and trailers, from bumper pole utility to full-size semi. Gray performs DOT inspections and are a service provider for fleet companies like ARI, Element Fleet, and FleetNet. They're a family-owned business in operation since 1952, and they keep a clean, friendly shop. Customer service is their top priority. Give Gray Diesel and Equipment Services a visit today, with easy access just off I-80 and North 56th Street.
Whether you're booking a trip to Lincoln for a football game or a volleyball weekend, the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus is the place for you. The Scarlet Hotel is special on many levels, from the delicious Well and Good restaurant on the main floor to the coolest rooftop patio bar in Lincoln, the Barred Owl, on the top floor of the hotel with great views of the city and one of the coolest drink menus. Book your stay or book a staycation today at scarlethotelnebraska.com.
If you have concerns about your drinking water, just call Bryant. If your water doesn't look right, smell right, or taste right, Bryant can help. If your water has high levels of iron, Bryant can help. If you're tired of foggy dishes and dingy clothes, Bryant can help. Whatever your home water needs are, Bryant is here with a solution to fit your needs. Be sure about your water. Just call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and our big fall sales underway, and the new truck incentives are off the charts. Over $5,000 in discounts on select new Sierras and Silverados, and 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. $5,000 off, 0.9% interest rates on select new trucks here at Koppel. So please take that short money-saving drive down 144th Street and check out that great small-town vibe with big city deals. We look forward to seeing you, or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Problem gambling affects millions of Americans daily, of all ages and walks of life. If your loved one is struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
September is one of the best months of the year with college football and all the other fall sports underway. All the excitement of the games brings major stress, and stress causes tight muscles and pain. It's time to call the Body Shop, your place in Lincoln for all types of massages. deep tissue, hydrating, sports, Swedish, hot stone, aroma, and more. And don't forget about their couples massages. Eliminate the pain from sports watching stress today with a massage at The Body Shop at 48th and A and online at thebodyshoplincoln.com.
Tailored Lights is your go-to local manufacturer and installer of the best landscape lighting. Tailored Lights is excited to highlight the architecture of your home or business and provide a warm environment that feels safe. And for those outside the Lincoln area, they do ship across the country and are happy to work with anyone near or far with lights anywhere from 18 inches to 110 inches. Enhance your curb appeal with an exquisite tailored light today. Call 402-432-2572 or go to tailoredlights.com.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Play it. Can you hear? Everything good?
No.
Jacob, can you hear me?
Yes.
It's time. Jacob,
Yeah.
it's time.
For what?
Adam Carragher live for real this time. Yeah,
I'm in the house, B-Jack.
Well, I thought we'd get ready to play a game. Give me serious right quick. Let me see what it do to the big fella. Man, big fella. Listen, I know me and you in the same locker room. Woo!
That would have been quite entertaining. It would not have been boring. That is for sure, dude.
Cannon.
A
cannon. It'd have been explosive.
It would have been fun, dude. It would have been fun.
Man.
At least we get to be in the same studio today.
We do, man. I'm so good to see you, man. You got Jacob with you?
Say hi, Jacob.
Hello.
Jacob's my 14-year-old son. Loves football, of course, and baseball.
The more he grows, at first he was this big, and now I'm looking at him like, he's stretching. Starting to stretch out.
My credit card is a picture from when he's 1. It's 13 years ago. I need to change my credit card picture. It's me teaching him how to walk. I can actually show it to you. I don't know if the folks at home can see it, but I'll show it to you here real quick. He's grown a lot, man.
Dang, man. You quite the dad.
Dude, that's 13 years ago.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Look at the terrible shorts I have on, by the way.
Hey,
how ugly those are.
You know what I'm impressed about?
What's up?
This credit card, number one, you put it in my hand. Number
two.
You
ain't going nowhere. I watched you just try to jump 2 inches and you barely made it.
So you've been having this for 13 years?
Yeah.
What?
Look at the back of it. The strip barely works anymore.
They didn't send you a new one yet?
I didn't ask for it. I need to update it.
You know how many cards I done lost in 13
Oh,
years?
man.
Oh, man.
That's what I'm saying. 13 years. He's got a picture of little Jacob, 1 year old, holding him like this, and he still got the same card.
It's at the fountains. I'm in bare feet and terrible, ugly shorts.
That just shows you they had that technology way back then.
That's crazy, dude.
Wow. For the first time, Adam Carragher live. I've got so many questions, but let's just go with the obvious.
Okay.
How do we beat Michigan?
Score more points.
How?
You said obvious.
Who's the quarterback going to be?
Okay, so here's the deal. In my opinion, you have to start Heinrich Haarberg. I think for a couple of reasons. Number one, I hope the fan reaction is positive no matter who goes out there. I'm not uber optimistic it'll be insanely positive if it's Jeff, okay? Whether that's to Jeff's fault or not, I don't know. But here's the deal.
Let me stop you.
Go ahead.
Let me just stop you.
Yeah.
So if Jeff goes out there and they boo, are they booing Jeff or are they booing the coach?
I think they're booing the coach's decision, in my opinion.
Okay, I'll let you go.
Okay. Because here's the other thing, and I hope whoever goes out there does a great job, to be clear. But let's say Jeff goes out there and he makes one mistake. That leash is going to be so short, okay? And the boos hopefully don't come at all. My fear is they may come a little bit quickly. But let's say Haarberg starts, and to me, he's earned the right. He's taking care of the ball.
Taking care of the ball.
That's all he really had to do. I know it's La Tech, Northern Illinois, and not Power 5 teams, and so on and so forth. But he held on to the ball, okay? If for some reason Haarberg struggles and they have to put Sims in, which I hope doesn't happen, but if they do and that happens, it's going to be viewed completely differently than if they start Sims and he makes one or two mistakes and then they bring Haarberg in, because now you've totally buried Sims,
100%.
in my opinion.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I think I call him Barbarg or H square. I think Barbarg he led our offense and he was the leader.
Mm-hmm.
We listened to his press conference. He referenced his team.
Mm-hmm.
I go as my team goes. And that to me, and listen, you can't give him one turnover over the season. The 2 games he played,
mm-hmm.
he didn't have any turnovers. That's the offensive line throwing lookout blocks or just forgetting to block at all. That backside of that.
I think you make a great point in the fact that he just seems like a leader.
Yes.
The way he carries himself at the press conferences. Before the first game that he started versus Northern Illinois, take care of the effing ball. You know, he's yelling it in the tunnel before they go onto the field.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. Like, those are leadership qualities. I'm not saying Jeff does or doesn't have those qualities. What I've seen is the play on the field has reflected those qualities.
Do you think when he ran that long one, the 72, not the first one, they called back the phantom hold, that was really a hold, but they shouldn't have called it.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Harburg making a play or was that scheme?
Well, it was Harburg making a play because he should have pitched it. Honestly, he should have pitched it. He just made a bad decision and a great play.
Yeah, and made 2 guys miss.
Yes,
ran away from everybody else.
Mm-hmm. You know what's crazy is when he was first brought in under Frost. You know, I saw this big body, I saw this big arm, and I would chat with people, and they're like, "But can he move?" You know what's ironic is right now we're looking at him as an option quarterback all these years later. When the original question is, can the guy move well enough to do what was supposed to be at the time a read option offense and all that stuff? But my point is, he's still got the big body. He's still got the big arm. He's got to develop that mentally, the ability to throw the ball downfield and make the reads. We got to find guys who are going to get open, VJack. But beyond that, he's actually a great runner too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And leadership qualities.
The leadership, it's the leadership for me.
Yeah.
And you got to have that in order to win football games from your quarterback play, period, point blank, in the discussion. Now, my next question, defensively.
Yes.
How do we stop Michigan?
You know, it's interesting because if you look at Michigan, they haven't played a murderer's row schedule so far. East Carolina, all due respect. Bowling Green, all due respect. I forget their 3rd game. But then Rutgers is the toughest team they've played so far, and Rutgers has looked decent so far. But they're like 50th in the country in total offense. Okay? It's not like they're blowing the doors off the joint offensively. Now, we know they got a talented quarterback, a 5-star prospect in J.J. McCarthy. You got Corum. You've got Donovan Edwards at the running back position, a great offensive line. But they haven't done anything impressive. Now, they haven't had to. And I think they knew that. I think they knew as long as they just were mundane, did what they were supposed to do, did what they needed to do, they were going to go out and win these games. So they probably haven't done a whole lot. Not that I've seen anyways. That's all that interesting offensively. What I feel is they want to run the ball first. We can stop the run. I think it.
Can we stop Michigan's run?
It's going to come down to, I think, the game as a whole. Can we score offensively? Like, can we legit score? Because Michigan will put some points on the board. I don't think they're going to put a ton. If they hit 30, I'd be surprised. If they got above 24, I'd be surprised. My prediction was 24-10.
Really?
I think it's going to be really low scoring. My concern is more, are we going to get to 10?
Drinking the Kool-Aid.
My concern is more, are we going to get to 10 than are they going to get to 24? Okay? Because it might be 24-3. Hopefully it's not less than that.
I think that if it's 24-3, that's a win. That's a win. No. Listen. If it's 24-3 against the number 2 team in the country, that's a win for Nebraska because you didn't get blown out 44-0.
I think if we keep it within 2 scores, I could maybe agree with that. Not
really?
3, not more than 2.
So you think okay.
Not what I think's going to happen. What I'm rooting for to happen.
Okay, what you're
if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we stop Michigan's run? I don't know. You can stop it because they're really good, but I think you can contain it. Maybe force a couple of turnovers. Maybe give your offense some short fields, which is about the only thing the Black Shirts haven't done this year. Is force more turnovers, and you never know what can happen to keep this game interesting and close. I don't know if we're going to stop it. I think we can contain it enough to make it interesting.
Terrell, can the defense stop Michigan?
The simple answer is how many yards can you hold them to? Rushing wise. I mean, I predict around 200 yards, just because Michigan is not a pass happy team. They're going to try to grind it. They're going to try to, play Nebraska old style football, and with that, I don't think that anybody on this defense deserves a double team, and that's in Michigan's favor. So they're going to play you head up, and they're going to try to push you around, bully ball you, and try to make you miss tackles and just try to wear you out the whole game.
So Michigan, I don't have the stats in front of me, but they're averaging roughly about 160, 170 rush yards a game. So you think they'll have more against the Black Shirts, the number 1 rush defense in the country?
Because, it's early. It's early. We could say number 1. because it's only 4 games.
That's true.
And you haven't played 4 quality opponents.
Okay.
Besides probably Colorado, which they got blown out to
Give or take.
smothering.
Yeah, give or take.
We haven't faced a team that's going to run like this. I mean, we face teams that run and they give up. And so they keep passing on us because they know that what they can do. Michigan's not going to try that. Michigan's going to try pulling guards, running down your throat, 3 tight end sets. They're just going to try to play bully ball.
That's what Harbaugh likes to do.
Yeah.
It's what he did at Stanford. It's what he did with the Niners. Took him to the Super Bowl. Took him to Rose Bowl or Fiesta Bowl at Stanford. He did more with less talent, especially at Stanford. I know he had luck, but also not a lot beyond that, though.
We're missing. Is Reimers out?
Seems like it. But we don't know for sure yet.
Now you're missing the leader of your defense, the guy that gets everybody lined up, the guy who makes the audible call if he have to. Does that backup do it like Reimer does it? Can he be on the same page as?
I like Heinrich. Heinrich does a good job.
Yeah,
talking.
but you know he hasn't played a lot. These guys haven't because they rotate a lot. Now this game you're gonna have to rotate a lot, but you're gonna want your main guys in there a lot, especially at linebackers, because these guys are gonna have a task of trying to get off blocks, trying to not get caught in the flow of the lineman. It's gonna be tough, but can we handle it? I don't know. We'll figure that out tomorrow.
You better tackle the ball.
Yeah.
As a gang.
You better hold them up.
And you better hold them up. And you better get Blake Corum, is that his name? To fumble the ball. You better get some balls on the ground.
We gotta
Better
get some turnovers.
Old school black shirt. But see, you know what bothers me, Adam, is we get a couple interceptions. Right? We was 1-0. But back in the day, your day, his day, 80s, 70s, people were getting the ball ripped out of their arms. Whether that was a quarterback, running back, receiver, we was getting turnovers from people getting the ball ripped out. It seems like that's a lost art.
So a couple of quick thoughts. We actually did strip drills in college.
Absolutely.
Like we would practice a ball carrier in front, you come behind, you grab, and you strip. Now, you're only taught to do that if he was already being tackled. You don't do that initially. That's how you have a million broken tackles. So that is a bit of a lost art. My question for T, though, because we actually have like a defense that's in the 70s when it comes to pass defense. You got a 5-star quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, year 2 starting. They're really good at stopping the run. If I'm looking at it from Michigan's perspective to us, you don't think they might just come out and try to throw the ball initially and then come back with the run?
They're going to do both. I mean, they're going to see what they can get through there.
Those are the 2 options.
Yeah. I mean,
Which one for?
Which one that can't be stopped is what we're going to see the most. If we stop the run, I think they're a good enough team to beat us in the air if they have to, because we're just in a bad predicament tomorrow.
Guys, wait.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wait, Adam.
Mr. Tight End fullback.
They are going to come out and run the ball and be balanced.
To be fair to Adam's point, the first 2 games, McNamara almost threw for, McCarthy. This isn't McNamara is the point. Is McCarthy almost threw for 300 yards in both those games. I mean, they're not as one-dimensional as they were 2 years ago.
Very
McCarthy
balanced.
is better than he was last year.
Listen, this is the most balanced Michigan team I've seen in a long time. I just think that they do everything off the run. With those big tight ends.
Yes,
yeah, off the run.
They do.
Absolutely. Off the run. You got big tight ends. You got guys, and those tight ends are not just blockers. They're blockers who excel in the pass game down the middle of the field. If you do not cover the tight ends, it's going to be a long day. If you do not stop the run, it's going to be a long day. Have you seen those interior linemen from cover to cover? You seen the size? Can you cue their size up for me? Michigan's offensive line.
Oh, they're huge.
They're big.
They're always huge.
Okay, so why, when I get it, we say we're the number 1 rushing defense in the country according to the numbers.
That's all we have to go off so far. What else are we supposed to go off?
Who have we played?
We're 100. Okay, well, that's not true, though.
Adam, who have we played realistically? What's the best team out of the 4 we played?
Well, I didn't think Minnesota was any good going in. That's why I predicted us to win.
I'd agree
before
with
the
that
game.
One. Well, 4 turnovers, 13-10.
Let's not backtrack on games we should have won.
Who's the best team out of the 4?
Well, the best team is Colorado. I've watched Colorado in the 16 quarters they played. I've watched them be outplayed 14 of those quarters, yet they find ways to win more often than not. The last 2 quarters against us were the only time they actually outplayed their opponents so far, and overtime versus CSU. All I'm saying is this. If I'm Michigan, because to your point, and I'll get to that in a second, T, I'm coming out and I'm saying they're number one in the nation versus stopping the run. They're in the 70s pass. We got a 5-star quarterback, and we're going to come out and maybe I'm completely sideways wrong. That could be true too. We're going to pass the ball to set up the run, and then we're going to bring in 89 tight ends versus your 3 defensive linemen, and we're going to run the ball afterwards. Maybe that's their philosophy.
Hey,
I don't know.
They're going to make you prove it. Prove it to me that your defense is the number one rusher team, and that's what Michigan is going to say. Prove it.
No, I like that. I like where you're going with that.
Maybe.
Because we haven't proved that we can stop the pass per se.
I mean, just go back to the Minnesota game. Flat. Just give it up all game. Okay, sounds good.
Or
We haven't stopped it
last
yet.
game.
Yes, that's true.
Fourth quarter last game. So that's what's scary about this thing.
Dude, what are your biggest keys to the game? Because mine come down to 2 things. Turnovers, if we can force them and if we can avoid them. And number 2, can we, because we're not a good first half team. We haven't been all year. Can we get to the second half where it's still interesting, where it becomes something that we're better at? And frankly, Michigan has not been a better second half this team this year, but they haven't had to. The games have been a wrap by halftime.
Right.
So that's kind of, hard to take with a gigantic grain of salt. Can we get it to the second half? Can we get it to the fourth quarter where it's just interesting and you never know what can happen?
Mine's turnovers and special teams.
Yeah.
Special teams.
We had some holes last week.
Bruh. Listen, besides the fake, there wasn't nothing to smile about in that special teams game.
Well, we're lucky they got that kickoff return called back. Then we missed and I know Tristan's a freshman.
Was a phantom hold.
Tristan's a freshman, but he's 1 for 3 so far, and he is our starting kicker, So
well, you think that's going to be a problem because you're playing Michigan? It's probably going to be tough to get into the red zone and score.
That's my point.
Well, how many times do you allow him to miss before you say, okay, let's go to the next guy?
I would give him one more. He's a freshman. He's got a great future. You don't make a game-winning field goal kick from that distance like you did in the state championship last year in high school without being a great kicker with a great future.
Different pressure.
But if you start out 1 for 4, because right now he's 1 for 3, so I give him one more. If you go 1 for 4, I got to look at
time to get you out of there.
2 kickoffs out of bounds too.
Hey,
that's true.
That's
true
key
as well.
My key to the game.
What?
Don't get fancy on offense. When you try to get so fancy, you do turnovers. Other one, keep the defense off the field.
Yes.
Shorten the game. Keep shorten the game. Keep these guys off the field. Give them a break. They don't need to play 80, 75 snaps like they've been doing mostly the whole season.
So, okay, I agree with you. But if you watch, and you guys probably haven't been able to, if you watch my prediction show, I literally talked about, at the same time, I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth here, so somebody help me. You got to stay with who you are. Don't get fancy, right? At the same time, we got to find a way to stretch the defense. Let's throw a couple of deep balls. Let's do something to keep them off balance. So I will admit, I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth, so you guys help me. Well, what's the priority to start the game here? Do you try to keep them off balance, or do you stick with who you are right out of the gate?
No, off balance.
Off balance.
You're going to have to run some tight end bootlegs like I saw a couple times in the game.
Yes.
You're going to have to run some 42 counter traps, maybe a couple of quick pitches.
Yes.
You're going to have to run some option game with the fullback being the lead blocker coming through and pitch the ball. Now, that's what's scary is we haven't had one pitch in the option game, which for me, I say I like that because there's no, you can't fumble. Well, you can, but you if you pitch it, there's so many things can happen. Michigan's going to make you pitch the ball.
I agree.
They're going to hit Harburg. I'm fearful because I think if you let Harburg run that ball 15, I don't know if he's going to be healthy for the next game.
I hope Sims is healthy.
Well, that's a whole different ball game, and I'm not going to get into that. Come on, Jacob. Let me bring young Jacob in.
Especially with Ernest Hausman coming back.
He's coming back with a little extra.
You love Ernest Hausman.
I do.
He's even the starter. He's not the starter.
It doesn't matter.
He's not the starter.
It doesn't matter because he would have been a starter here.
He ain't the starter.
Hey, he's on a great number 2 team.
He's not the starter.
I just like your voice you're saying that with.
He plays. He plays a lot.
All right, let's bring young Jacob in here. Jacob.
All right, what's up?
Give me your keys. What do you think Nebraska needs to do to get a win?
They just got to run the ball. Michigan's just going to try to stop them. And, whoever runs the ball better is just going to win the game. It's just, flip it. If Nebraska's on defense, you got to stop the run, and Michigan's going to try to run it. If you're on offense, you got to be able to run the ball because Michigan's just going to sit there and just try to stop you.
See? Real simple. Now, I got another question for you.
Okay.
Because maybe I haven't saw it, and I've asked this question multiple times. But somebody says this, and I want you to finish this sentence. And don't forget to throw the
bones.
Okay, you didn't throw the bones though.
Oh, okay, my bad.
He wasn't ready for it. He wasn't ready. I know. I totally threw him off the cuff. I know. All right, so let me just do this one more time. And don't forget to throw the
bones.
All right, now, Adam.
Yes, sir.
Have we been throwing the bones on defense?
Every once in a while. But I see it more in the stands than I do on the field.
Me too.
Maybe we'll throw them on the sideline tomorrow, Adam.
I'll throw them. You throw them with me,
Yeah, I'll throw them with
All
you.
right, let's do it together, man. We'll all do it together. We even let V-Jack be an honorary black shirt.
I can do it too.
You know what? Hey, you know what they should let us do, Adam? Adam, I always say this one time. They need to let a former player run out there with a black shirt flag and just.
Oh, I agree with that.
And just lead the team.
Dude, that'd
out.
be awesome.
Oh,
I would sprint out there 50 yards to the 50-yard line with a black shirt flag and lead the team.
Fans would be going nuts.
Dude,
oh.
that'd be phenomenal. That's a great idea.
Wow, great ideas.
They never thought about that. Maybe I need to be in the front office at the University of Nebraska.
Dude, I'd vote for you. Right here, right now. You got it, T.
You'll be my vice president.
Appreciate it.
Yes. We are rolling. Fastest 2 hours of radio. Man, scoring explosion from the scoring explosion to Adam live.
And Jacob.
We can't give him the deep voice just yet. It's and Jacob. No, but listen, man, we are powered
by
Bauer
Infrastructure,
Bauer
Underground
Brand
Excavated.
I am with
the black shirt
and
Bach
and
Character
and
little character.
We'll be right back.
It's football season, and that means coaches everywhere are busy making game plans. I'm Matt Knipe with Liberty Law Group. Teams make game plans because no two opponents are the same. At Liberty Law, we understand that no two cases are the same. Whether facing a DUI, criminal charge, or you were injured and it wasn't your fault, we tailor our legal game plan to meet your unique needs. We are relentless trial attorneys serving all of Nebraska. To learn more, go to libertylawnebraska.com. That's libertylawnebraska.com.
If you're not going to Memorial Stadium for a home game and don't have any travel plans for away games, there's a great place in Omaha to catch the action, the Inner Rail Food Hall. There's plenty of space. The Backstretch Bar has amazing game specials on game days. $15 Blue Moon and Bud Light pitchers, $6 margaritas, and $6 Moscow Mules. And if you're hungry, take in some of their great options from their game day pizza specials. Do football game day right in the Inner Rail Food Hall in Exarban Village in Omaha. Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by at 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Go to gelandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
93.7 The Ticket has moved downtown, and you're invited to join us for new beginnings. Join us for our grand opening on Thursday, October 5th at 6 p.m. to celebrate our new space with ribbon cuttings and more. Raising Cane's will be on site to provide entertainment and prizes as we bring downtown Lincoln the newest hangout spot for its favorite radio station. It's 93.7 The Ticket's grand opening at the new 11th and O location, sponsored by Raising Cane's. Tune in throughout the week for more information on times.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
John Henry's Plumbing, heating and air.
When it comes to your home or business, we know you have options, and that's why John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning gives you just that. Options. We have plumbing, heating, and cooling memberships to serve all of your residential and commercial needs. We want to ensure you, your family, and your business are safe. Visit our website, jhlincoln.com, to find out more or call us at
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, heating and air.
Great news!
I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Call your local State Farm agent Vinny Krekak at 402-474-1173.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and hot today as well. We'll see an afternoon high of around 93. Tonight, we'll see partly cloudy skies, breezy and mild tonight as well. We'll see a low around 71. And tomorrow, more sunshine, more wind and heat as well. We'll see a high of around 92. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 92.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back with Vershawn Jackson. Powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's your song.
I lost my baby in a pool game.
I lost my baby.
I lost my baby in a pool game.
And I know.
Yeah. And I can't go home.
I can't go home. I can't go home.
I said, I know, I can't go home. I'm going to get it up a little louder.
Okay,
time.
come on, man.
I lost my baby in a pool game.
I lost my baby.
I lost my baby in a pool game.
And I know.
And I can't go home.
I can't go home. I can't go home.
I said, I know, I can't go home.
Okay, Adam, here we go.
I lost my baby in a pool game.
I lost my baby
I lost
in a
my
pool
baby in a
game.
pool game.
I lost my baby
I lost my baby in a pool game, and I know I just can't go home.
Yeah! AC getting into the groove with us.
Oh, man. Dude, so I watch you guys a lot. One of my favorite things beyond the insanely intelligent football talk is you guys just look like you're having fun.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Like, it's legit.
This is our
too.
playground.
I love that.
Yeah.
This is our playground. You don't get to unwind like this at home. You know, I have more fun on the radio than I do at home.
Dang.
For the people listening out there, did you ever think that there'd be a station where you could listen into national champions, team captains, Heisman Trophy winners,
First rounders,
first number one overall picks, guys with phenomenal stories every day, and they're acting 95% how they would have in the locker room?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy what 93.7 The Ticket has done since DP took over.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
Yeah, blessing. A blessing for us.
sure.
Look where we're at.
For sure.
Whoever
man.
would have thought, if you had told me 2 years ago when me and you used to talk on the phone all the time about all the Scott Frost stuff that we talked about, even when I wasn't on the radio and I would come on your show,
We would just chat, man.
we're just chatting it up,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, for hours sometimes.
Never did I ever think we'd be at 11th and O Street, looking out at O Street, having the meal here, having this facility here, and then I'm able to say, Little Carricker, come on in. I don't got to ask anybody to get Little Carricker in here.
It's phenomenal and it's awesome. And honestly, I mean, you were just talking about how I'm an employee of the ticket, dude. I'm not on the ticket if it ain't for this man. Well, dude, this is the guy that texted me, hey, you want to come join the ticket family, or however you phrased it like a year and a half ago. Like, you were the guy that helped bring me on.
Right.
Jack,
He brung a lot of people. He brought me in. He somehow he said, hey, come every day.
That's
I
awesome.
came every day. I wasn't even on the roster yet, but I came every day, and I got better and better and better at talking, and now it made me who I am today, the black shirt.
That's and you sing beautifully, dude. I just want to throw that out there too.
Thank you. I sound better in the shower. So, just letting you know when a little hot water hits your back.
I'll take your word on that, man.
Yeah, we don't want to. Hey, we don't have to be in the shower with you anymore, sir.
Let's get these 10 games out the way.
Come on, let's get. Well,
you ready?
Wait. Adam's in this week too.
Mm-hmm. All right.
If Adam beats any of us in here, if he beats us all, that's a problem.
So why is that a problem?
That's a problem.
Well, what does that mean?
Because you haven't been giving your advice on or predictions on these games.
All right. Hey, so this guy beat me in a pick'em over a year span 2 years ago.
Can he join in?
Can he join in?
Are you kidding me? Jake's in it too.
All right, Little Carrier.
What we got? Let's go.
All right, we're going to start with number 10, Utah, at number 19, Oregon State. Utah undefeated. Oregon State 3-1. That one's tonight on FS1 at 8:00. Oregon State favored by $4.33 to get in the game.
Ooh.
Oregon State favored?
Yeah. What?
Utah's still without their quarterback.
Oh, is that what it? But they've been without him all year.
They've been winning. Yeah, they've been winning.
Is it in Corvallis? Where's it at?
It is in Corvallis.
Who have they played?
Oregon State.
Oh, Utah.
Oh, Utah. Last week they beat UCLA 14-7.
Okay.
To start
I'm
the
going
year.
Utah.
Because their quarterback's playing a nobody then, like before then.
Yep.
I'm going Utah.
I'm going with Utah too.
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
surprised the Beavers are favored. Utah?
Yeah, Utah.
I'm going to Oregon State.
You just had to be the contrarian, didn't you?
I'm going to Oregon State.
I'm gonna go with Utah too. I like that.
Okay, so all four of you losers.
The only way you can win is you gotta pick the games that no one else can pick.
Yeah, you gotta have that knowledge.
Or you would be a loser.
We gotta pick the right ones.
All right, number 8, USC 4-0 on the season at 3-1 Colorado. 11 a.m. Big noon kickoff on Fox. USC is favored by 21.5. It'll cost you $169 to get the game.
Nobody's gonna take Colorado. Like
No.
USC. I'm just gonna.
But that's the setup, though. That's
Is
the
it worth
setup.
the discussion now?
No, it's not.
Guess who picked Colorado last week?
Oh my God.
I picked them to cover.
We picked
Well, you were wrong
cover.
either way. It doesn't matter.
I know, but listen, they've been covering all year.
USC.
All right, we'll just go with that across the board unless anybody.
USC.
says
USC,
anything.
of course. All right.
Number 22, Florida, 4-0 at 4-0 Kentucky. This one 11 a.m.
Hold on.
on ESPN.
Florida lost to Utah. First game, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, they might have lost here.
What kind of
Well, at least Carricker was here to let us
Guys,
know.
I know my number.
Hey,
Kentucky's favored by
you know what
one,
his
by the way.
nickname is sometimes?
I don't know. What is it?
Whipple.
Ooh.
Whipplebach. Whipplebach. I'm telling you.
It's all right.
No.
Boros Award finalist. I'll take it.
All right.
So Florida at Kentucky then.
Ooh.
Somebody else
That
take
is
this
tough.
one.
That is tough. Man, Florida looked so bad in the first game, and I know they look better since. I don't know what to make of Kentucky. I think I'm going to go with Kentucky just because it's at their house.
I think I'm going to go with Kentucky, too, for the same reason, because I don't think Florida's all that good.
Go ahead, VJ.
No,
you get to pick
He just
first.
wants to be contrarian.
I am the captain, sir.
That's okay.
It's your pick. It goes around like this.
If you're the captain, I'm the admiral.
We started with
you
you are the admiral, just not on the captain show.
Okay.
Listen. It goes like this, Terrell. Come
Okay.
on.
You
just want to go.
I go with
contrary.
Florida.
Okay, good. Who you got, Blocker?
I'll go Kentucky.
What? It's a toss-up.
It is a toss-up.
Florida.
It's tough.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
it at Florida?
No, it's at Kentucky. Kentucky's favored by 1. It is
Florida.
quite literally a toss-up.
Florida.
You don't want him to be the only one.
Florida.
All right.
Florida.
Then we have 2-2 Clemson, who Dabo Swinney says is 2 plays away from being a top 5 team. At Syracuse, who's 4-0, 11 a.m. ABC, $37 again, and Clemson favored by
You like them
6.5.
damn picks, don't you?
Terrell, what are you picking?
Well, we're gonna go for Sean this time.
What?
He wants you to start.
No, I said, who you picking? You starting. Actually, no, Adam or Jacob starts. Go.
I think I'm going to go with Syracuse. I don't trust Kentucky. Or
Really?
not Clemson.
Clemson.
I go Clemson because they played Florida State tight. They should have won that game. I'll stick with Clemson.
Yeah, I'm going Clemson.
Where is it at?
It's at Syracuse.
I'm going Syracuse. I'm with Little Character.
How can you be 2 plays away from being a top 5 team when you lost by 21 in the first week?
It's Dabo Sweeney. Don't question it.
Mr. Anti-NIL and transfer portal. How's that working out for you? Guy can't even do basic math. I'm going with Syracuse if the head coach doesn't even know that stuff. Give me Cuse at home.
All right, yeah. Here's an easy pick. Number 1, Georgia at Auburn. 3-1 Auburn. $2.30 CBS. $82 to get in. 14.5 point favorites are the dogs.
It's at Auburn.
You think
it's at Auburn.
You think it's an easy game right there?
Auburn just lost to A&M.
That's upset alert right there.
Who you
Bob.
picking?
But
upset alert. No.
It can be an upset. It can go either way.
Who you like?
I like Georgia in a tough one.
Is this a rivalry game?
Yes,
Yep.
it is. Between the hedges is what they call it.
Ooh. Who you like, Bob?
Georgia.
Well, blame it on the captain to go against the system. Give me Auburn in the upset.
Wow.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
So I'm with T in the fact that this is a rivalry game. But I'm not picking Auburn. I'm picking Georgia. You'd have to be crazy to pick Auburn.
Yeah, I'm with my dad on this
I am
one.
a little crazy.
Yeah, I'm with my dad on this one.
You're going
Georgia?
Yeah.
Georgia? Okay.
Yeah.
I
can't pick
probably
Auburn.
should, but at some point, I'm telling you, that mystique of going to 3 championships is going to breed its head. And I think they've got their number this year.
Let me ask you this question, legit question. Okay, Georgia hasn't looked like Georgia so far this year.
Correct.
They haven't had to, a lot like Michigan. Do you think it's because they haven't looked like Georgia so far this year because they haven't had to? Or maybe 2 national titles, it's really like, when's the last time someone did 3? Was it the 30s with Minnesota?
Yep.
Something like that. Like, it's really hard to do. Do you think there's a little bit of complacency that's maybe setting into?
No, I just think they've lost so much. You got to think how many players got snatched out of the transfer portal, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many players now? And I ain't talking about Eric Gilbert. He wasn't one of them. But anyway, how many?
He technically was. He just hasn't helped out.
I know. I'm saying the good players, the guys that can actually help you win some football games. And so they lost their quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you get through, when you lose a guy that's 29, 30 years old, that's been playing for you for 8 years. And
26.
Yeah.
He was 26.
I was going to see how long it's going to take him to get it.
Jake's laugh was the one that I was like, oh, yeah, I got to get that.
So for these guys, you can't replace that overnight. It's going to take time. They had offensive linemen go to the league, defensive linemen go to the league, linebackers, corners, safeties, everybody. So to replace that and to make sure that the team has continuity, it's going to take time. It might take a whole season to get there. In between that season to get there, though, there might be a bump or 2 in the road.
So I'm picking Georgia, but I'm rooting for Auburn.
So I'm definitely. I can say that's why I'm going Auburn.
Yeah,
the number one and number 2 teams in the country both have not looked very good, and yet there's 1 and 2. For what they've done in the past.
Everyone else is moving. They haven't budged. That's a great point.
Yeah.
All right.
We got to go a little quick here so we get Adam Carricker on in time.
Look, he's in the building. He's in the building.
All right. We'll roll a little bit.
Hey, this is spillover.
There you go.
For the first time, we got the spillover.
All right. It's number 24, Rock Chalk Jayhawks, 4-0 at number 3, Texas, $2.30 ABC, $48 to get in. Texas favored by 16.5.
God. You got to take this one first, Bob. It's on you.
I like Kansas. I like Kansas to get the upset.
Ooh. Is this? Are they playing in Texas?
They're playing at Texas. Yep.
Please hook 'em horns.
So Kansas rolled into Texas 2 years ago and got the win. Those teams were much, much different.
Yeah.
As much as it makes me want to vomit to say this, I think Texas looks like a CFP team.
They do.
I got to go with Texas as much as that's completely disgusting to come out of my mouth.
Texas for me too.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad we're in the studio so some people can see this, but
Hey, now don't be disrespectful.
That's too far now.
Don't be disrespectful. Okay, you could have held them down. You didn't have to hold them up.
The spillovers ended. We got to end it now.
Don't ask me how I know to do that.
All right, let's go into the SEC. Number 13, LSU, 3-1 on the season, taking on number 20, Ole Miss, 3-1 on the season. 5 o'clock on ESPN, $91 to get in the game. LSU favored by 2.5.
He just threw the horns down.
He saw you doing the horns.
Hey, shout out to my guy. I wish we had that on video. O Street in the building, baby.
Somebody's got a picture of Terrell Farley doing the horns up now.
My man just went down, and he had a business. So you come back and see it sometime next week. So we'll make sure we shout out your business. But he just went down the road. Terrell threw the hook 'em horns up. He threw the hook 'em horns down.
Dude, he was giving us the look, too, man. It was intense.
There's another Michigan fan, too. We've seen a few Michigan fans around.
They're here.
Yeah, they're here.
They're here, but go.
Yeah.
Oh, I already said it. I was just waiting for you guys. LSU at Ole Miss.
I'm going LSU.
I guess I'll go LSU. I don't really care. LSU.
I'll go Old Miss, go against the crowd, I guess.
Oh, Terrell ain't going against the grain. He's scared.
Who beat Alabama?
Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
Yeah.
So I watched the Ole Miss Alabama game. Alabama's quarterback play was awful. They gave Ole Miss the short field like 3 or 4 times. I'm talking within the 15-yard line. Ole Miss had a field goal, an interception, and a field goal. They couldn't capitalize with 15 yards to go.
I'll go LSU.
See, I talked him into it.
Yeah.
Dang, Terrell.
I picked LSU too.
I'm going LSU. We're all going LSU.
We're all going.
I'm three.
Except for me.
I'm 3 games up on
Yeah,
them,
except for
Adam.
you.
They want to catch me.
They need a comeback. Huh?
Yeah.
Let's go to where College Game Day is. Number 11, Notre Dame, 4-1, fresh off a last play loss to Ohio State. At number 17, Duke, who's 4-0. 6:30 ABC kickoff on with $92 to get into that game.
Carricker, on you.
I can't fathom that Duke is good at football. I'm still wrapping my head around that. I'm going to go with Notre Dame. If they decide to play with 11 players, they're 5-0 right now, or 4-0. So I'm going to go with Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame looked really good versus Ohio State, so I think they can do that again versus a weaker opponent.
Well, you know, I did pick the Dukies to beat who did I pick the Dukies to beat earlier this season?
Clemson.
Clemson.
You picked the
And they
you
did
got that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I did.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. We got a legend in the building.
That man's getting bigger and bigger.
Damone Adams in the building. Mr. Teammates himself is in the building. Come on, Damone, tell us why you're here.
Hey, I'm here to welcome 93.7 to the neighborhood with some watering hole wings. We got 20 pounds? 20 pounds, double grill. So for those in Lincoln, if you want to know who got the best wings, it's watering hole, 20 pounds in here. Just want to welcome you guys. You guys doing a great job. Thanks for showing Teammates some love. Got my man Adam.
How's it going, Demo?
Man, it's good to see you,
this
man.
man was a senior when I was a true freshman pup. This
Oh,
was one of the guys I looked up to
you
right
got
here.
some stories.
Hey,
I was pretty boring back then, honestly.
hey, same here.
You and Chris
two
Kelsey,
boring guys
you were the
together.
2 guys I looked up to, man. You were seniors when I was a freshman.
You
What year,
You
02?
suiting up tomorrow?
02.
You look like you can still play,
You
man.
do look like you can still play.
Hey,
Then get a helmet.
if Adam and I were suiting up tomorrow, we would get 11 sacks.
Dude, that's the under. Are you kidding me?
Hey, well, Demo, man, I appreciate that, guys. Teammates is always looking for other teammates. They're always looking for other teammates. Give them, if they want to be a teammate, if they want to help out, they want to donate, what do they need to do?
Hey, first, like us on Facebook, Teammates Mentor on Twitter, Instagram, but teammates.org. Most people don't like to go to websites, but follow us on social media.
Demo came in as a freshman when I was on my way out the door, but I was around. Anyway, we got the rest of these teams. Let's just finish this
real
up so
quick,
we can get out.
station
Appreciate you,
ID.
Demo.
Station ID.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Go ahead.
All right, guys, we're
Slide
on Notre Dame
on
and
the
Duke
tape.
still.
Notre Dame and Duke. I'm going Duke.
I'm talking about straight hot wings too. They're hot in there, right?
Oh, you just need.
Hey, what's going on? We gonna pass them down to Jake. We gotta
I'm
watch our
Duke.
figure.
We just
can't-
came from IHOP, man.
I'm finna eat.
It's good since Friday.
I'm not leaving till I'm full today. That's it.
Hey, you
I'm
might
not-
have to go to the room.
Yeah.
To the under room, not the upper room. But okay, go.
I'm going Notre Dame. You got Notre Dame, Duke, BJ.
Oh, gotta go Notre Dame. I can't fathom it either. Duke is not a football team, even though they've been playing well. They cannot be Notre Dame.
My only question is Notre Dame going to play with 11 or 10 players this week? That's all I want to know.
Certainly helps to have
It's
11.
mind-blowing to me.
Notre Dame looked good versus Ohio State. They can probably do that
Yeah.
again versus
Yep.
a weaker opponent.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, South Carolina 2-2 on the year at number 21. Tennessee 3-1 on the season. 6:30 kickoff on the SEC Network. Tough ticket to get in, $158.
Ooh, good game because they played Georgia tough.
Yeah.
Vowels for me. It's the vowels for me.
This is a tough one because Spencer Rattler's finally looking like a first-round pick this year. I know Carolina's 2-2. Tennessee's 3-1 in their rank, but they haven't looked great.
Yeah.
I'm going to go South Carolina.
Ooh.
Gamecocks.
I'm going to go Tennessee.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going to go Tennessee. Tennessee.
All right, I'm going South Carolina.
What? So we got two South Carolinas. Okay, cool.
And how about this one? Indiana 2-2 at Maryland 4-0. Troll pick these games. Don't give it at me. 2:30 BTN kickoff. $7 to get into this one.
$7. A 4-0 team, $7, baby.
I think that's in my sister's piggy bank.
Who you taking, young character?
Oh, what was the game again?
Indiana at Maryland.
Maryland's 4-0. Indiana's 2-2.
Oh, I got to take Maryland.
Common sense. What you got, Terrell?
Well, first of all, I'm going to this game, and I'm going to give them 28 quarters. So that's going to be their $7.
There you go.
So, but who's playing again?
Indiana at Maryland.
Maryland.
You
Where they
picked
get
the
this
game.
guy at?
He was trying to do the math in his head for the quarters.
I got thrown off for the game. Too much information. He forgot exactly what he was talking about.
I'll take Maryland.
Yeah, I think we're going to Maryland across the board. Unless
Of
anybody
course.
says, Maryland.
It's too easy. Who picked these
Terrapins.
games?
Yeah, I'll go with Maryland, too.
That's it, Bob?
Is there any, hold on. Is there any mystery games that's out there that you remember that we can pick real quick? Any bonus games that's going on that we haven't talked about?
Not that I can think of.
No bonus
No.
games?
I picked them all great games.
You didn't pick Nebraska, Michigan.
No, we don't bet on that.
We don't pick those.
Yeah. It's
But we
probably-
can today. We
I'll
can
put my
today.
prediction out there every
Terrell,
week. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm the only one not picking it. What you got? Nebraska, Michigan.
Why are you not picking it?
Because I've said since last year.
Okay.
All I want us to do is go play balls to the wall.
Okay.
100 miles an hour. Leave it all out on the field. Discipline football. Don't turn it over. And then may the best man win. I'm happy with that effort.
30.
I don't care who wins.
Hold on. They can't do that, and you still do a prediction? Why
No.
does your prediction stop
can't-
them
I
from
can't-
doing
He
that?
predicted Nebraska 10-2 before the
do it.
season
That's
last
not
year.
true.
And
He
all
sounds
this
like a guy who's
Kool-Aid.
scared
That's
to be
not-
wrong. That's what he sounds
That's
like.
not true.
Come on, man.
No, I just don't want to pick against my alma mater. Now I said it. I said it.
That's an
All
answer
right.
I
So
can
then
live
just
with.
pick them.
30.
Pick them
Yeah,
and deal
just
with
pick
it.
them every week.
35.
That's what Will Compton does. He picks them
BJ.
every week.
I'm not picking them.
35-10 Michigan.
I thought you were going to say Nebraska for a second. Pause in there.
Come on, young character. Who you got?
I got Michigan.
What's the score?
Like 21-3 probably.
Ooh.
I have 24-10 Michigan.
Ooh.
I'll go 30-16.
Here, I'll give you my prediction. If we turn the ball over and do the things that we saw in the first two games, we're going to get killed. But if we play a discipline, we call the game right, we fly around on defense, we play special teams like it's special, and maybe get a touchdown for once, get the crowd into the game early and often, we can do the unthinkable. We can do the imaginable.
Lose by 3.
We can go rush the field. I'm rushing the field. I ain't predicting that, no. I'm not going to do it.
man.
I'm not doing it.
Come on,
Listen,
BJ.
up next is Adam Carricker live for the first time, live in the studio. What you got, Black Shirt?
I'm finna eat some
Replay
wings.
that, replay that one more time.
Finna eat some wings.
Nice. Look, young Carricker, what you got?
Eat some wings.
You can say, eat some wings. What you,
I want to
wait,
hear. Okay, go ahead.
What you got?
I'm eating wings.
Come on, Carricker. You and then me.
I just ate IHOP. I'm eating no wings. I want to hear you do predictions in the future.
Predictions.
And remember to throw the bone.
Wait. We all got to do it at the
All
same
right, go ahead.
Right here.
How do you say it, though?
Go big red and always remember to throw the bones.
Okay, one more time.
Go big red and always remember to throw the bones.
Holla at your boy. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Game day, Michigan. Let's go.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Join Planet Fitness now and get the PF Black Card for only $24.99 a month. You'll enjoy an upgraded experience with tons of perks.
Like access to more than 2,000 locations worldwide?
Yep.
And massage chairs?
Yes.
Can I bring a friend every time?
Sure.
Can my friend be a horse?
Nay. Sorry. Get the PF Black Card and feel fit-tacular. Only $24.99 a month. Our most popular membership, the PF Black Card, is your ticket to getting all the perks. Join today. See Club for details.
Hot tub season is here, and to celebrate, Bonzal Pool & Spa is having a sale so good that they're offering it up for the whole month. Soak up the savings when you purchase a new High Life Collection or Limelight Collection spa and receive a free step and cover lifter from now through the end of September. Stock will go fast, so hurry in and claim your new spa today and soak up the savings at Bonzal Pool & Spa, 33rd and Highway 2, or at bonzalpool.com.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.